everyone. I want to thank you first of all for tuning in tonight. We're going to try our first ever virtual stamping party. So these are the 5 projects that we're going to do tonight, and you can use whatever supplies you have. You don't have to make them the same, and I will load up a file for you with all the instructions for this project. But this is actually designed to be run as a class that you can run for customers, and it uses the Petal Potpourri stamp set and the matching flower medallion punch. So it's actually a bundle that they can buy. So if I was running this as a class, we'll make 5 projects, and I would charge $52 for the class, plus $52 for the class, and that would include their stamp set and their punch and the 5 projects, or else they could just pay $25 for the class. And it's great to offer a product-based class during celebration because we get benefits when we sell things this month. So for example, if you sell $500 in the month, you get, $500 in a quarter, which is during the celebration period, which is from January 6th, I think, till March 31st, then you get $20 in free product. If you sell $1,000 during those 3 months, then I believe it's $50. Or if you recruit somebody during this period, you also get $50. So it's a great time to run the class. So I will just quickly show you the projects that we're doing. So we're going to make 5 projects, and this card we're going to use basic black cardstock, and it's cut at 4 1/4 inch by 11 inches, and you're just going to score it at 5 1/2 inches to make your card base. The Whisper White layer that it's put on is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and you're also going to be using, for all the projects today, the Simply Wonderful Celebration stamp set. So hopefully when you run this class that they'll want to put a celebration stamp set in it. And I just stamped To a Great Friend in black memento ink, or black StazOn ink, on the corner of the white cardstock. And then you're going to use the Best Day Ever Designer Series paper, and it's cut at 2 inches by 5 inches. So you want to take your Whisper White base, glue down your Designer Series paper, and then wrap some Coastal Cabana ribbon around it. And again, the Coastal Cabana ribbon is also a celebration item. Then you are going to take some Strawberry Slush cardstock and punch out the flower medallion punch, put it down, and then we'll stamp a white flower with Strawberry Crush ink, and then we're also going to attach that to your card. One thing I should mention is that this stamp set is really great because these little center pieces, they get stamped and punched out with the 1 inch circle punch, and then it gets matted on the 1 1/4 inch scallop circle punch. So this class uses tons of punches. And if you don't have all these pieces, all these colors, just substitute anything. You can put anything in here that you want. And then post them on our Facebook page because I'm going to be giving away prizes. Okay, that's the first card. And then the second card uses very vanilla cardstock, and again, it's cut at 4 1/4 inch by 11 inches, and it's got a piece of Sahara Sand cardstock, and it's 4 inches by 5 1/4 inch. And then what I did was take my stamp, it's kind of the lacy image, and stamp it first all over with Sahara Sand ink on Sahara Sand cardstock. And then we're going to emboss it with the Decorative Dots embossing folder. And if you want it to pop a little more, you can take a stamping sponge. This is the wrong color, but you would take, I think, soft suede or chocolate chip, and then just go over it. And that will make your dots pop out a little bit. And then what we did was take some early espresso cardstock, and I think it's 1 inch. It looks like 1 inch by 4 inches. And then we wrapped around this new lace ribbon that we sell around it behind the back. And then you just attach it to your card base. And then this panel, it's just, we stamped You're the Best with Early Espresso ink on the very vanilla cardstock. And I have to look at the directions as well. This one is, let me see, it is 2 1/2 inches by 2 1/2 inches by 3 1/4 inches. And then we're just going to mat that on some Early Espresso cardstock. And then the flower is just stamped on some Sahara Sand paper with Sahara Sand ink, punched out and put on the card. And you can use whatever button that you want to use, but it's just some linen thread put through the button. I forget what these buttons are called, but it just makes a really, really cute card, and I like the lacy image in the background. So that is the next project. And then the other one we're going to do, I will actually show you how to quickly assemble this. It's a super cute little box. Looks like this. And it uses our Best Day Ever Designer Series paper, and it's cut at 6 inches by 12 inches. And then this is what you need to do at the side. Okay, so I will take my Stampin' Trimmer, bring in the scoring blade, and we're just going to do it at, I think it's 1 1/4 inch. My instructions have disappeared. Yes. Okay, we're going to line it up at the 1 1/4 inch side, and we're doing long, so the short side at the top, and we're going all the way down, and then you just turn it around, do the other side at 1 1/4 inch as well. And then on this long side, we're going to score it at 5 inches and then 7 inches. And then I'll take the trimmer away. Okay, now you have 2 score lines, and I'm just cutting from this first score line into the 1 1/4 inch score line on this side. So we're going to make 4 cuts. 1 on this side, 1 here. Then I'll turn it around. I'll try to get this in the video a little better. There we go. Make sure that I'm showing you what to do. And then there's this one. So this cut, and the score lines are kind of hard to see on this paper, but I think I got it. And then you can use a bone folder. I have no clue where mine is right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I will quickly show you how to put your adhesive on now, and if you mess it up like I just did, make sure that you own an adhesive eraser, because then you can wipe it off 5 minutes later. It even takes off fast fuse, and then you can start again. Okay, so I put fast fuse on this inside edge. Inside edge on my paper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this part up here. Actually, I lied. I'm going to put it a little bit here because I want this to stick to my snail, just because it's faster. Okay. There we go. Now my box is working. And I think you can see it on the video now too. And then what happens is that this piece, when it closes up, it only goes to about here. That's why you wanted the adhesive on that one outside edge. And that's it. This is the easy box. Just make sure you put your adhesive on the right place. Okay, so the box is super cute. You can put anything in it. You can put, I think some note cards will fit in this. Super cute. And then to decorate it, this is the original box. We're just going to use our 2.5 inch circle punch. And we're going to punch out some Coastal Cabana cardstock. No, we're going to punch out Calypso Coral cardstock. And then we're going to stamp this cute little flower. And the cute little flower, we're going to stamp this in Coastal Cabana ink. And I like to mount my flower, if you have a clear mount set, with the sort of fatter petal pointing straight north, because then it lines up in your punch nice. And here's my cardstock. Put that away. Okay. So I've inked that up, and I'm now going to stamp it on my paper. And then I'll punch it out with the flower medallion punch. And that is it. And then you just glue down your flower onto your Coastal Cabana cardstock and wrap some some Calypso Coral ribbon around your box, and then put a glue dot here and one here, and then punch it on your project. And then I also use the buttons from the Everyday Accessory button pack, except I don't know where my buttons are right now, but that's basically the project. So that's how your box will go together. And now I'm quickly going to show you how to do this cute little bookmark, because I love this one. Okay, the cute little bookmark looks like this. And we need to punch 2 flower medallion shapes. 1, 2. And what I did to get it going is I'm actually going to put sticky strip in the center. This uses quilted, the new Hello Honey quilted ribbon, but you can use whatever ribbon you have, whatever designer paper you have. The idea is just to get us stamping and having fun. And I'll put some sticky strip here as well. Now a sticky strip, it's pressure sensitive, so if you can't get it to lift off, just run your nail along one side and then it should come off. And I'll do this one as well. And then I folded it in half. And again, this is a Rhonda Wade project. She always has simple but cute little projects that you can do. And again, I want my flower petal pointing north, but you don't have to, it's totally optional. And then you're going to sandwich your ribbon in between your 2 pieces of designer series paper. And then we sell a little stapler, so I'm just going to put a staple to hold the 2 together. And before I do this, I want to make sure that it's lined up nice so it's going to look pretty. And I put a staple in. You don't have to. You can hold it together with stamping dimensionals if you like. But look how cute that little staple is. They're mini staples and you can color them with blendabilities too. Now that doesn't look very cute, so then we have to stamp our center. Now this is the thing I was telling you that I think is so cute with this set. We have this little mini flower. And I'm just going to stamp it quickly on here. And it punches out with the 1-inch circle punch. And then it layers so nicely onto the 1 1/4 inch scallop circle punch. So I need some red cardstock now. Let me just get some red. And there it is. Now I would actually do 2 of these, 1 for each side of my bookmark, so that I can cover up that staple. The staple doesn't look so cute. And then I would just take a stamping dimensional, pop it on the back of my flower, and then it just goes like that. And then I put a rhinestone. So make sure you do the other side too. And then to get this to tie together, I just took some white baker's twine and just tied it around the ribbon and just tied a little bow so it looks cute. But isn't that a cute little project? Anyway, so that is the bookmark. And then I'm going to show you the berry basket die. Now I know most of you probably do not own the berry basket die. So if I was running a class with this, you can always use your gift board box maker instead. This is the cute little berry basket that we now sell. So like I said, use the gift bow or the gift box maker, and you could do like a 3 by 3 by 2.5 inch box. I think the paper is 8 by 8. You'll have to look at your measurements to see, but you could do that as an alternative because it's only a $25 item, whereas this is a lot more expensive. So the box maker is a lot easier to sell. But when you have the box, when you have the gift, what is this again? The basket, the berry basket die. When you have the berry basket die, I'm just going to show you how quickly it does go together. So you get these 2 pieces. You have to roll 3 pieces of paper, 2 pieces of paper through. So it takes 1 sheet of cardstock, and then this is what you end up with. So you have to fold the little score lines. There's little score lines right here. It's kind of hard to see, but you just fold them up. The first time I made it, I folded it in the wrong place, and then your basket just doesn't look cute. So make sure you know where you're folding. And then I just use the fast fuse. Again, you can use sticky strip. And when I use the fast fuse, I don't even lift it. I just keep it running all the way around, and then I check mark it at the end. And then to make your basket, the pieces just go like this. At least I hope it goes like this. Yes, it's now working for me. Perfect. Now with these little scallopy pieces, there is one tiny little score line here, and that is where I like to put a glue dot. So I got my glue dots out. I'm just going to put it along the side, and then it joins up with the other scallop. So you just put these together, and this makes the rim of your basket. And again, there's the last score line. And I'll get one more glue dot and then show you how to put this together super fast. Now, the very first time I made a berry basket, I just used glue dots. I didn't use a stapler, but since we have a stapler and you can sell a stapler, it's a good idea to use it. So now it looks like this, which doesn't really look right. And I forgot, there is another score line in the center of the scallops as well. Now it looks like it's supposed to. So all I did to start it off is I just centered the scallop rim along the edge of my basket. And if you're using a stapler, you want to do 2 staples. So one here, and then one here, and then go on opposite sides just to help you center it. And then I'll do another staple, 1, 2, and then the last one. Well, I guess I still have 2 more sides. The last side. So again, it goes together pretty quick, and it is super cute. And then on this side, so we'll have another staple. And that's it. That's your super cute basket. So you can see how fast it goes together. And then all I did was wrap some white cotton thread, 1/4 inch white cotton thread around some of the around just the front part of the basket, and then I just stamped this flower with black memento ink on white cardstock and punched it out to decorate the basket. So this is great. You can actually put a lot of little 3x3 cards in it, and it makes a super cute little gift, or you could even do paper strawberries or some candies. So that is the 5 projects. So you can make as many as you want. Every time you post a card today, I will put your name in a draw, and I will have 3 door prizes today. So I hope you have fun making the projects, and we'll talk to you soon.